I was excited for Avowed because of the promise that I thought it would have. But I did not actually think that it was going to be that good. I knew it would be baseline good at the very least. But graphically, leading up to it, I was really like, I wasn't
Back and
lying.
forth,
I really got, upset. I really, they announced it with a certain look, and then, they showed us again, and it wasn't like, I was like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't look great. And then they showed it again. I was like, okay, it looks better, right? Going in the right direction. And I was hoping that leading up to now they would do it. And when that delay came, I was like, oh shit. Like, oh shit. Hopefully they're gonna fucking kill it, right? But I didn't know they would. Because honestly, Obsidian doesn't really have like that type of track record of like making super gorgeous looking games, right? I mean, I think that's fair, right? They don't make the most technically advanced games. But fucking A, guys. Fucking A, did they fucking crush it? And I mean, as a game, crushed it. But graphically,
oof.
Dude, you can't understand it until you're playing at your house, because nothing will ever come through the right way. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't. When you're playing that game and you see the beauty that they created in that game, like technically beautiful, right? Unreal, looking ridiculous, right? So good. But fam, like the art style, like the artistry of it, it's like no matter what, they might not win game of the year because there's a lot of games coming out.
There are a lot of games.
I honestly think it is a game of the year contender, like 100%.
Yeah, for sure, hands down.
But the art style, like the art direction on this game is crazy, bro. It's so unique. It's so stunning. Like, it really is gorgeous. Like, it was a pain in the ass for our review, because it's like, I want to show you everything, but then also at the same time, it's like, but you get robbed of that moment when you turn the corner.
That's the thing.
You just get that shit in your face, and you're like, holy fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, that's stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to go visit this fucking place. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a plague over there, worse than COVID. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo,
who cares? Who cares?
You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, dude!
Let's just go get sick together. Fuck it.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, it's insane. And Amit Kumar, thank you so much for checking our review. I wonder which one you saw. He says, great review, guys. If you saw the premiere, if you saw the one we put up later on, he says that he's loving Avowed so far. It's fire.
It's so
he's
good.
also loving the music.
Yes.
Which is such a highlight.
The music is good as well. It's like it's good in like, okay, so like a State of Midnight. God damn it.
South of Midnight.
I'm so used to like the State of Mids. I'm so hard on State of Mid.
You're so ready for these gallopers.
I know.
They gotta get an ass whooping tonight.
But
Naga.
We gotta do the fun here. So South of Midnight, okay. That has amazing music, but in a very obvious way, right? Like, that's the focal point, right? Like, it's the art, it's the story, it's the music, right? That's front and center. They're pushing that.
Yes, and the music is so connected to the story. It's certainly in a completely different way.
Agreed. But in Avowed, the music, it's like technically beautiful. Like, they know when to put the right music on. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I was walking up a hill, and again, like, these are the hard parts with these reviews. Like, you don't want to show like that moment. I don't want to steal from somebody.
Yes.
Right? Because it's really impactful. And I kind of just came up on a hill, and it was like a beautiful vista. And it's like Obsidian was like, yeah, we know it's beautiful. Like it was like this beautiful, like uplifted, like look at what you're looking at, bitch. Look at this world. It's lovely. Take it in. Like, holy shit, did that hit perfectly? You know what I'm saying? Like they are literally killing it, yo. Like
they are,
so
and there are
good.
moments where they isolate instruments, so like you'll get the guitar, you get, or like, oh my gosh, or the violin, and you get kind of just lost in that. It's so freaking amazing. That it's insane what you get to do in this game.
Yes.
It's so great. Just like the customization, making my character like, dude, it was almost an hour.
Doodle.
I took
Doodle. Is Doodle.
it.
Bro, she made herself for real.
You gotta show her here. You gotta show it.
It's so accurate. We gotta. We'll put like a
post it on Twitter or something. That would a screenshot.
Yeah, put it on there. Yeah, something like that. Because that shit was good. Actually, I have it. Wait, didn't I like literally take a picture? I think
you took a picture.
I literally took a picture. I was like, "Yo, that's Doodle." Oh, it's like in an angle. Because I took it on the angle. Maybe you guys can see it, but on the. I don't know if you guys can see it, but on the it's like like an angle. It's hard to like catch it right. I took it real quick. I didn't know I was going to show you guys. I would have took it straight. But honestly, like
because it's just every detail from like just the depth of your cheeks, everything you get to go ahead and customize, even the color of your eyes. Like you can even do your left eye in one color, your right one in another. Like they just is so intricate. I appreciate so much everything they did. It literally, I was there for like an hour, just like back and forth and like, okay, let me see how I'm gonna, and it seems like I got it right because even my kiddos are like, that looks
all independently like though. Like there was no coercion here. There was no group conversation before. Like we all like independently walked up to her while she was playing and just like sat and watched for a little while. I was like, yo, that bitch looks just like you know what I'm saying? Like it really does. It's so crazy. My guy does not look like me. I have no desire or time to try to make somebody look like me. But you did it. You did it. It was really well done.
It's funny because I recorded a lot of my gameplay and we were going to do a side by side because I played third person and you played first person, and it was, so we wanted to show you guys the difference. And again, this is the type of game that it's kind of like not enough can be said to give an understanding of how much is in there and how amazing this game really is. And just again, graphically, they take it in so many different directions and execute it so well that it's captivating, dude. It's insane.
Bro, you just told me, and I just read it. IRL 2 says beginner tip. Beginner. I fucking beat the whole game. Fucking IRL. Okay? Don't fucking call me a beginner. I didn't know this shit.
I told you this.
Yeah, well, you told me that afterwards, after the review was up.
Because I didn't realize that you didn't know.
I had no fucking clue.
I didn't realize that you didn't know.
First person and third person by holding the right stick down. I did not know.
He was so shocked. He's like, no way. He's like, I'm gonna try it.
I mean, not that I would have done it anyway because I was living my best life first person.
So I didn't whatchamacallit, because the way I was doing it, it was by going into the settings.
The menu,
that's what CMoney was doing. I saw him do that. I was like,
in the review, I have a scene where I fucking go and click over to swap. So I did not know that you could just hold a button. I mean, other games have had that. I don't know why I didn't bother trying.
Well, but Bethesda games and Obsidian games usually have that. They have one button to toggle third and first person view. So yeah, that's cool.
Well, now you all know. Now
shout out to IRL, because I don't think we would have just said it. I don't think I was going to bring that up, but yeah,
facts. Yeah, they really cooked, man. They cooked.
They did. They did.
This was a this was a super special game. I mean, this is just, and we're just talking like the superficial, right? Like
Yeah.
the music and the graphics. Like, I mean, when I say superficial, it plays a big role. But what I mean is, like, it's not even like the meat and potatoes of the game. Like, it's just the game itself is so well done. Like, they really thought about all the shit that would annoy you playing these types of
Oh
games.
my gosh, what a
and
huge
just
difference
solve
it makes.
all of that shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
over incumbents, right? I grabbed too much shit. God damn it, I gotta drop some of these weapons.
Or you gotta
even though I
go
would love to sell
somewhere.
it.
Nope, nice and easy, nice and
Nope.
smooth.
Right in your menu, no problems. You just go right in your inventory as you're looking at stuff. You're like, oh shit, I'm over encumbered. Boom, hit X. Shit goes straight to your stash in your camp.
And your
immediately.
character is so like agile and so fast. Like you are
Yes.
out.
There's no stamina.
No,
you're
you're
running.
just.
You could just run forever. That's why you don't need a horse. Fun fact.
Oh, we were
things,
talking. Yeah, we were
there's two
talking about
things
that.
that are not in this game that you
Yes.
would normally find in this game.
Yep.
Like in this type of game, but you don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
And they handled it perfectly. And that is one, a horse, right? So normally you'll have a horse in this type of game. Nope. You just fucking run like the goddamn Flash. You be out. Plus you could drink a drink to make you faster.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So like you could really just be out. So you just run, you never get tired. If somebody's chasing you, and you ain't looking to fight, just be out. Understand, if you ever in a situation that shit is going wrong for you and you don't have health and you don't want to die, just do a sidestep, like dodge them once.
Oh my gosh.
Just fucking run. Just run and don't look back. And eventually they'll be like, fuck that guy. Fuck that. They gave me stamina. They didn't give him stamina. Holy shit. So yeah, that's
funny.
That's a real situation. But the other thing that typically would be in this type of game, and is definitely not, is a torch. No torch at all. And that might be weird for some people because typically this type of game would have that.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they made this world, it's crazy because in the dark, right? All of the native fauna, like all of their like the fungi and all that shit that's in the world, when it gets dark, it glows.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all natural lighting. So
it's
you don't need the torches. There's not a million torches or lampposts in the world. It's also natural.
I kind of appreciate the darkness because it's almost, it feels as if your eyes are adjusting to it, and then like they'll be like as you continue
Flora.
forward, there'll be like a glowing chest or the beautiful neon colors, right? And it lightens up the room. And it's the same thing when you go from a darker area and like you step out and you see that blinding light. There's something so organic about it. It just takes you.
It really does. Real quick, what's fauna?
Like the flowers? No, fauna. No. Fauna is the animals. The animals. Flora is the plants. Fauna is animals. Yeah, animals are ecosystem, like in general, I would say. Insects, all of that.
Got it. It is the animals of that area. Listen,
yeah,
ain't nobody tell you that I was the fucking Webster dictionary. Okay, it sound close enough. You fill in the gaps. Okay, god damn it. But yes, okay, that is such. It's crazy how dope it is. Like, it sounds weird. Like, if you haven't experienced it yet, to see it all, the flora all light up at night. The first time I saw it just took me by surprise. And man, it's beautiful. And the night sky is so beautiful as well. You have, so many stars, and it's bright. So you're never like in pitch black. And then even when you go into like in a dark cave or something, like let's say like a not like a deep cave, but like a nook, right? Like it's, you go in and there's like a chest in there or something. When you walk into it, they have found a way to simulate it almost perfectly, where how your eye will like take any ounce of light that exists in the vicinity just to kind of make it so that you can kind of see a little bit. Like that's what happens, man. Like you just go in there and it's like you see that little adjustment period, and then you can just see the shit that's there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It's so dope. It's
Shout
so
out
dope.
to EJ Jackson in the building. What's up? Thank you for
what's
being
up,
here.
man?
Says maybe I should go play it now. Get
Listen, put
in there.
on
It
while
is
you
so
listen.
good.
Just wander the world.
Yes.
It's beautiful. I mean, that's the biggest thing, right? I was talking on Boom Show earlier, but and baby, I want you to see if this happened to you, and
Okay.
what's your kind of version of it. But like when the game first started, right, and you do like that first mini area, and then you get to the mainland, like I just started, like I took a mission. There was like a mission or a side mission that this lady wanted some help with her house,
Mhm.
right? And then like there were monsters in there or something was going on, and it's like, go check it out, right? So
You mean
I
the
go,
cabin
yeah,
mission?
the
Yes.
cabin up on the hill.
All right, hold up. Are you about to spoil it? Because I actually just met that chick. She gave me the keys to her house, and she was being super
Yep.
flirty. She kept second base, like straight up. She's like, "Get my keys and wait for me to." Like I was just like going through that. What's up? Keep going.
Yeah, no, but I'm not talking about the mission itself, but I went and I did the mission, right? And then after you do the mission, you got to go back to her, right? To let her know, like, hey,
Demo was kind of stay there and wait for her because he got those vibes from her.
I'm sorry.
He was like,
I ruined it. He thought she was gonna go in the bedroom and this bitch was gonna pop out like surprise.
Are you Demo?
But no. So you're supposed to go back to her, and this is the thing. I never went back to her. I went back to her like maybe 10 hours into the game. Like,
damn, she like, where my keys at, bro? What the
yo, she never see her house again. I locked the door and I was like, I'm out. No. But I honestly I didn't. And this is what happened. I went, and then as I was, instead of going back the way I came, I looked around and it was like, oh shit, that looks cool over there.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Right. So I went and wandered over there. And then as I wandered there, that showed me more. And that ultimately led me up to that dope ass fucking hill where the music just started coming. I was like, oh my God, this is great. And then I just started going up that hill. And eventually, like, I got into like a cave system. It got dark. The fauna came alive. I was just like living that life. And somehow, and this is what I love about, this is another thing that I love about the game. Somehow I stumbled upon a main mission, but like it didn't say, hey, here's a main mission. I saw the dude, and I remember, just without the game putting it on the screen,
yes,
I remember the conversation of what I was going to be looking for here, right? And
it happened to me multiple times.
Like, it's crazy. I don't know if that happened to you, baby, but it just like naturally happened. And before you share yours, the one thing, meet the cheater, fuck that. Way too much energy. I don't think that shit. Not even happening. Okay, Power Boss, you're too late, bro. We already went over the words. Okay, class is already fucking
dismissed.
But the one thing about this game, which is so dope, which coming off of just having reviewed Eternal Strands, which I also really like that game. One of the things that became very clear is that there's different types of mission structures with these games. And like in Eternal Strands, you will go to a certain place in the world and, clear out a room or do something, and that's it. It's normal. Then you can go find a mission, and that mission will tell you to go back to that room that you were in. But this time, when you go there, there's a mission piece there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the mission puts the item where you need it after you trigger the mission, right? Versus in Avowed, that's not the case. Every mission item in the world, anything that you're ever gonna need for a side mission is where it is, whether you know about it or not. So I'll go and just stumble across something and go ahead and pick up a piece, and it'll actually pop. And even though I don't have the side quest, it'll be like, hey, you got something.
You could go
quest.
ahead and there are layers to it, and sometimes you'll go into your journal and you're like, oh shoot, I have like 3 steps done already. And it's like, I didn't even start that. But yes, it does happen organically. There were a couple for me, one of them with a package. I don't know if you did that mission, an illegal package.
I didn't do. I got
that I had to go pick up. I was like, yo,
didn't do it.
Heck yeah, I got you. No problem. Yeah. But it just, I don't want to give off too much. Demo's like, hold up, what are you doing with these missions?
Don't.
But yeah, there are. It just kind of happens, and you're like, oh, look, this is what the mission I unlocked, and I was supposed to go ahead and do this. And it just happened as I was on my journey. It is very difficult to kind of head back to something because you see so much, right? And you want to go and explore, and you're like, what if I don't find this exact spot again? I need to get in there. And also, CMoney, you know me. So if there's anything that gets my attention, it's if it, that red bar, and it's like, oh, I can shoot it, or I can use my hammer and go ahead and go ham. I don't pass that up. So as soon as anything gets my attention in that way, I'm like, all right, let's go. I got to go handle it. So it's difficult to have anything in any way like organized or pre-planned, because you kind of get in there and you, like I said before, you get lost. And this is part of it, right? This is a big part of it. You're like, I'm not going back. I have so much here to see and explore. And I can't get myself to do that just yet. And sometimes you're like, oh, shoot, I've been playing for like 2-3 hours and I never went back to finish that. And you're like, should I? And you kind of have to go ahead and say, all right, let me set it up if you want to complete it or get back on track and say, okay, let's go. But hours will go by and you are seamlessly, even just collecting loot. Oh my gosh, guys, listen. You, I took a lot of things. Everything I found was mine. All right. It's like, I come here to help, but I'm going to take all your stuff. I know you're struggling, but that's your chest, and I'm going to break into it. And all of this is mine.
You know, like the kids from Aladdin, right? When Aladdin, Abu steals the bread.
Yes.
Right. For Aladdin, Aladdin's like, okay. And Aladdin breaks the bread and gives it to the 2 kids. Right. And Abu's like, give me that shit. She's Abu. Right. She was like, give me that shit. That's mine. Okay. I don't care if life is rough for you right now. I take it all. No, that's so dope because he's a godlike, and he works with he's like, your character works for the emperor, right? So he's like above the other people there. So like, if they know about the emperor, they respect him. And it's just so funny when you like take shit from the people. They'll make comments like, well, I guess you're just gonna take my stuff. Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Those were offerings. And you're like, well, not anymore. All right. Yeah, here's a coin that you can toss into the
lake, or
the lake. Yeah. There's a lake in the back.
No, thanks.
And it's like,
just keep that.
All right, keep the coin. Yeah. I'm out.
Why would I do that? Why would you ever give somebody a coin? Say, hey, go throw us in the lake. No.
Yes. I love that they try to bring up the karma that can come from it. And I'm like, I'll deal with that. I'm out.
Now, this is what I will say. It is important for you to understand.
Yes.
That this is an Obsidian ass game. They are doing. Thank you, buddy. You know, there's consequences for your actions, and it might not be now.
Mm-hmm.
So don't think if you did something and like nobody noticed.
Oh,
Somebody might have noticed.
guys,
And it's
listen.
just waiting for the moment that it comes to bear. But I did see in the chat somebody saying like 30, 40 hours to beat it, or 50 hours. I mean, listen, if you're
Depends on your
playing
approach.
it that way, I say you're doing it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I actually rushed and I was at 70 hours to beat the game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how.
Like, if this is the thing. Like, man, there is the world we live in today. Like, if this game released when we were just getting a couple games a year, like, you can live in this game. Like, it's that good, and there's just that much to do, and it's hard to say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and miss out on anything.
It is, and it's all like
amazing.
organic, right? Like, it's just like there's it. I honestly, I believe it's what they did. These little things, they add up. The stamina where you run, you don't have to worry about that shit. Like, it just makes travel easy. When it comes to the stash thing, where you could just stash your inventory from anywhere, done, and you can sell your stash from anywhere, meaning you don't have to go pick up the stuff and then go to a store and sell it. You just go to the store and you either sell what's in your pocket or swap over
right from there.
And sell what's in the stash.
Yep.
You know
It's so smooth. It's so freaking easy. CMoney was selling everything he had because I had a weapon and he wanted it so bad. I was like, I wish I could send it to you. And he's like, you're just gonna shoot everything you find, huh? I was like, what do you expect? But Amit Kumar, thank you for your honesty, right? Because we're not here to judge. He says, I steal and take everything too. Not gonna lie. That's right. That's right. Thank you. It's the way. It's the way.
It's just the way. Honestly, it really makes a difference, these quality of life things that they've done to make it like remove the barrier, right? Make it where it's just easy to play, so you have a desire to play. Even like climbing.
Oh my
god.
God,
The shit, it's like it's almost like fucking Assassin's Creed and shit. Like, you just be like looking at that shit, just jump. Yeah, like he'll just grab it. Like, he's not like in first person, like he just grab it and it's quick. Like, it's not grabbing like, oh, struggle to get up. He's like, nope. It's like he's been doing parkour
for a while.
You know what I'm saying? So he'll go and just hop up and just launch himself up quick. So the move, everything is really fast. So there's no like, I don't know, there's no like cumbersomeness. Like, there's no delay. It's just smooth. It's easy to
even when it seems like there's a jump that you won't make or something you can't necessarily climb, just attempt it. You can do more than you think you can. Like, your mind may be limiting you to thinking that, oh, I can't get up there, but I try it all. And a lot of the times it's
facts.
A lot of the times it hits. But it's such an amazing game.
Yeah, it really is. It really is astounding. Like, it's
the companions too, you guys. Like, there's so much to them and their story, and you connect with them. It just,
I guess you can connect with them, right?
You don't have to.
I think that's the other really big important part here, is that I don't think like you can get enjoyment out of this game regardless of how you like to play them. So like, if you're a lore person and you just want to learn about these people and learn about everything, you go to the camp and you can just dig.
Yep.
Ask all you want. Just they will tell you everything, right? Like, you could just
some of them you have to kind of lure into telling you things. I had moments where they're like, you're a curious one. I'm like, oh, you've noticed. But yeah, they
Oh shit.
what's up?
Well, someone's day just turned a whole lot better.
What? A lot brighter? What happened?
Our boy EJ motherfucking
No.
Jackson has sent
What?
the premium fucking upgrade
Oh
for
my
VOWED.
gosh.
And
Yo.
we are going to give it away at the end of the show.
EJ Jackson, that is so dope of you. Oh my gosh.
That's
Listen,
dope.
guys, if you do not have this game, you have to try to win it. And if you don't win it, you got to go get it. It's so good.
Yo, that's wild.
That's wild. EJ Jackson, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, brother.
That's so dope.
That is
I'm
fire.
so excited. I'm so excited for you
All right,
guys.
well, it'll be towards the end of the show. So
yes.
stick around or come back and you'll get your shot. That's so dope. You know, we were just talking and completely left out the homie Dave Reezy in the building. With
Seems
that
like you don't just get lost in the game, you get lost in conversation about the game somehow, some way, somehow.
Agree. We need to do like a spoiler cast.
Yes.
For it, like in a couple months or something. Maybe like one of our him and a mics. We'll do like a spoiler cast. Dave Reezy with that $2 super chat. Appreciate you, fam. Says,
what's up, love?
PlayStation 5 is pissy. And State of Play was dookie. Sad times for both.
Sad times indeed, love. Sad
That's
times.
The truth, girl. That's the truth.
Indeed.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
They're crazy. These calibers.
Reezy back with another $2 super chat. Says, ponies follow the yellow brick road and ask for games. Facts. That's the Phil is back there. Phil's the wizard in there.
The wizard. Come to me.
What's the name of the land? For Wizard of Oz. What is that?
I know. Shoot. Hold on. Hold on. Let me Google it.
God damn it.
Fun fact: we're gonna watch it again. If you have guys, that movie's so good.
It's pretty damn good.
Go ahead, keep going. I'll look it up.
Okay, now. Oh shit! Whoop whoop kid, what the fuck?
So that's what I thought. Okay, so hold up. Wait, what's wrong?
How did I not think of this? Whoop whoop kid.
Whoop whoop.
Says dual wielding wands is OP as hell. Wands, bro. Yo, you would light them the fuck up. Wow.
You were going nuts with the wand as
I was using
well.
the wand in the beginning a lot.
I used the wand a bit and then when necessary, but man, the bow and arrow, my hammer. I like to shoot. I like to shoot. Yeah. I stay from afar and just let it load, release, and here they come flocking. I'm like, let's go. Grenades. It's so good. It's so good.
Oh,
it's so fun.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's funny because you shifted my play style.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Me watching you play.
Yes.
Because I was all in on like my wand and my grimoire. And lighting people on fire, electrocuting them, doing all that good shit.
I love the oh my gosh, the electrocuting is so freaking good when they're just standing there like if you get them at the right time and you oh man, it's so good. I can't stand getting electrocuted though. I'm like, damn it, that's annoying.
Yeah, it's wild because you really got to learn like what enemy gets affected with what and like
yes,
there's some like the combat is wild,
like empowering. Like it's like let's go, let's make it happen.
Until there's
and let someone run into me. They're gonna get
they
it.
They will swarm you.
Mm-hmm.
Like they will come and they will not stop, all over your face. You'll never see again. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just what it is. It is crazy. But no, honestly, the game is real good. It can get real tough. We talked about it, I don't know, a couple of shows ago. when we talked about Avowed because they had put some info out there, and there's no level scaling, right? So if you walk in the wrong hood at the wrong time, shit gets real, right? Shit gets real quick. Oh, another pro tip that I'm gonna tell you right now.
Go ahead. Just a tip.
No, you know that never. I never go just a tip.
Go ahead.
So when you look at the abilities, it's very easy to get yourself aligned with what you think you want to do. So if you want to fight mostly with either with fist or your weapon, you'll kind of stick to the fighter, skill tree, or you can, the ability tree, and then you can go to like if you're a ranged person, you're like shooting stuff and things like that, bow and arrow, you go to that one, and then same thing for wizard and stuff. But you don't have to do that. Okay, you don't have to align yourself with just one. You can be a fighter and then go get some ranger abilities, and let me tell you, there are some good ones. Okay, and one that literally saved my ass and allowed me to beat the game, okay, like to finish the boss. And I just had gotten it. Like I saw it, I was like, I was gonna get it, but then I didn't. I upgraded my strength, and I upgraded some other stuff. But then I was like, you know what? It's time. I want to try this out, see what it is. Yo, there is. I think you have to be like level 10, or like certain ones get unlocked.
Yeah, you have to be a certain level to unlock certain things.
But once you are eligible, that needs to be the first thing you get, because it changes the world, and it's invisibility. You can literally, you put it on your D-pad, and at any moment you're in the middle of the fight and shit's getting real, just like he does some magic shit, and you just go into the other world and they can't see you. And you can drink your health there in peace. You know what I'm saying? It uses your essence, so just keep drinking the essence as it goes down. And you can stay there. You could leave. You could just escape, say, fuck it, I'm not going to do that.
Or you could sneak up.
Or if you're in there, it does allow you to get behind them and penetrate without their consent. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They do not like it. It hurts them a lot. Okay. It's really painful for them. It's their first time getting penetrated like that.
Stab.
Yeah, no, you do the shank. So if you're in that invisible world, you can just pop up, and then it only takes like 12 seconds, and you could do it again. You know what I'm saying? So like every 12 seconds, you could just disappear when you need to. And walk into the wrong hood, that's gonna work out real good for you. Oh, you can also revive people. So if your group is down, and you have the
yes, that's another thing. Like, and I have to say,
revive them without anybody seeing.
I do feel like your companions, like, they have purpose, right? You can also upgrade their abilities, and they're there. Like, it's not one of those things where you feel like you're just carrying them. Their presence is kind of known. When they're fighting with you, they hold their own weight. Sometimes you have to go in and save the day, but yeah, I like that. And the variety, I have to say, we talked about the customization for your own character, but the variety of freaking enemies that they have throughout, oh man, I love it.
Yeah, they really nailed it.
They did.
We've been talking about it,
and I have a question though.
Sure.
You mentioned how watching what I was doing kind of influenced your approach. You kind of set aside your wand and took a different route. Do you wish that you had kind of not and continue on the path you were on? Because it was kind of like a situation where it's like, oh shoot, I don't want to, that looks pretty dope, I don't want to miss out. But had you not seen it or been exposed to it or known about it, you would have been like, okay, I'm just going to keep on doing my thing.
Ultimately, what I ended up doing was still kind of bouncing around a little bit, but it just, like, I always had a loaded clip, you know what I'm saying, ready to go.
Oh, for sure.
And what I didn't realize is that there was two types of, there's three guns. So there's the pistol, there's the long range rifle, and then there's a short range shotgun.
Yep.
And I thought I got the long range gun when I didn't know there was a shotgun.
Rocking out with.
So I bought the shotgun, and it turns out, dude's far away. I'm like, oh, you're gonna die. Nothing. So it changed everything. But it just became another weapon in my arsenal where I could kind of decide what I was feeling, and different enemies.
There's such a variety, right? And levels to them as well.
Layers. Levels is trademark.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
layers.
Layers to this, Doodle.
You
That's
will
yours.
go ahead and end up in you can either upgrade them to get there, or you will end up in certain shops, and they get pricey. They get pricey for sure. So it's so freaking.
Yeah, I sold everything I had.
Just to
afford the gun. And I'm glad I did, because I ended up going somewhere and found almost all of it just out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? It was great. But it's really, really good. Now, I do want to get Demo your take on it, because you have been playing it as well. So I know we've been talking a lot of shit. We did review it. If you want our full thoughts completely, go check out our review, the new one, not the one that premiered. That got deleted, but go watch it. So tell us, Demo, what are you feeling? Are we full of shit, or are we in line with what you're feeling? What are you thinking?
Oh man, like I just tried it, right? I just tried it. Like I think I went and streamed it live from I think it was 6:40 until 8:20 or something like that.
Okay,
so I got a good 2 hours. Yeah, good 2 hours. Of the rip, I gotta say character creation was amazing.
Nice.
Accessibility options were great too. Everything you can adjust your controllers to your liking, dead zones, all that good stuff. Is in there. For people who like to have responsive gameplay like I do. Man, the first scene, right, when they started to tell you the lore of the game and what the hell is going on, and I don't want to spoil it, but it's just off the get-go, it gives you triple A vibes. The production value right away goes to it's boom, skyrocket for me. I could see it damn, man, that this looked good. I was like, this looked good. And then when you go into the game, and the main thing that really got me in this game, that got me loving it more, the more I play it, is the movement of the character, how nimble, agile, and it almost feels like an assassin's, right?
Exactly.
Type of thing, right? So
on steroids.
You can climb, and then you can move fast. I was just at a shop. I think it's in the first town. There's a guy fishing, and you go into the shop, and he offers you a pot of gauntlets, right? That they help you parkour faster, 10% faster. So that's crazy right away.
Oh,
I think it's cheap for 45 coins or something like that. I didn't get it, but I know what it is. And I'm like, bro, that's fire. And I don't know. It's just the world. I'm only in the first town. I played the first area and now the first town. And I could already see that there's a lot to do in this game. Alone in that town, I found 3-4 secrets. Right away, boom, that you're oh, free gun, free sword, chest, this and that you find, and it's with a purpose, because you can get in on top of the buildings and do parkour, and just climb here, climb there, go through this door, unlock this, unlock that, and it feels like the world continues to open up the more you play it. And the NPCs look great. I thought that the NPCs, the character models, looked amazing. I love the character creation when you get the godlike features, and you get the scales, the amount of detail that you can put on the, and I'm pretty sure that later on they're gonna add probably more support to this game, DLC and stuff like that. And maybe you can even see some crazier stuff. I mean, gameplay wise, for what I've tried, it was solid. right? You can dash. The no stamina on your character when you're running, only when you're hitting and shooting. So that felt good. That felt like damn, like I'm running out of ammo. I can run, right? If I don't have the ammo or the stamina, I can run, and it makes sense. It's like damn, like you said, Doodle, they making it easier for you. The inventory
Mm-hmm.
management is great
Facts.
too. The level up systems are great. Like, and I already can tell from the beginning of the game that the decisions that you make have an impact on your game later on. I can feel it. I was like, I did this, I did
Yep.
that. I don't want to spoil it, but at the beginning of the game, there's a decision that you have to take, which you take or not. You have the choice, and then that could impact the end of the game. That could be a totally different. I don't know who this freaking person is. What the hell?
Yep.
Like, is this good? Is this bad? Is this
Oh
gonna
my gosh, I want to know what you decided to do. See, I feel like there are so many conversations to be
me
had because I'm
me?
so curious.
Look, I'm not gonna spoil it for chat, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm a Latin lover. So when I see a dancer in distress, I'm gonna have to, I had to do what I had to do. And
Even if
whatever.
she
It
would
is what it is.
potentially fucking shank you.
And
But see,
he's so
I was like, I don't
sweet.
know you. I don't trust you.
I know.
You're
But it's so
going to rot in here.
it's funny because
That's
I
wild.
love streaming, and this is the reason why you can go back to the stream and be like, oh shit, this is what I messed up. And look, I was saying,
Yes.
I was saying, as soon as I met this person or whatever, and I made my decision, I'm like, I don't give a shit. I could beat your ass anyways. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think. That's how I see it. So amazing so far. Great experience. My expectations for this game were already high because I'm a lover of RPGs, games like this. But this already feels like 100 times better than anything that they've done. I think this is better than Outer World. Like, in the level of polish that this game already had
Yeah.
from the get go. I'm
Facts.
telling you this, yo, this is crazy. This is really, really good. And it's so sad because Outer Worlds was nominated for Game of the Year that year, and I feel like this is better right away. Even though I'm a
Yeah.
space guy, through and through, I'm a space guy. So playing this game made me realize that we should be excited for Outer Worlds too. No freaking questions asked. That's day one, just like this. You have to freaking
Well,
play it. I
this is
love this
gonna
game. That's it. I love
this
this
is
game.
gonna let us
Exactly.
this is gonna let us know
Exactly.
which team is better. Is the Avowed team better or is the Outer
Oh,
Worlds team better?
look
Just
at
saying.
I don't
CMoney
We're
trying to
know.
about
make
to
sure
find
they
out.
elevate their game. But Demo, you brought up, DLC and everything. The seasonal thing, it would be so dope if, like, for Halloween, the season, to go ahead and as you guys continue, maybe I shouldn't be talking
Well, I think
this
the
far.
problem is that they're not
But that would be,
American.
tell me that wouldn't be dope.
I mean, it would be, but it would be forced because they're not American. So like it wouldn't they don't celebrate.
Not, it doesn't mean
These
not like,
holidays.
hey guys, come here, trick or treat. You know what I mean? But like, just the atmosphere. I feel like they can go ahead and make that nice and smooth. But a tip for you
Ooh,
guys.
another tip.
Another tip. Lockpicks. Guys, listen, any place that has them,
Buy them all.
pick them up,
Immediately.
buy them all.
Never leave
yes.
a lockpick at a store.
Yes, because you
By
will
everyone.
run into situations where you're going to need them. And if you don't have them, they go quick. And if you don't have them, you're going to be like, holy crap. How am I gonna end up in this same spot? We told you guys, this is like such a big world. You never know where you're gonna end up and what's gonna lead you to where. So the last thing you want to do is walk out on a situation without those lock picks and you can't get in and stay wondering what was in there. Even though you move on and find other stuff, but just like that feeling, you just want to get them. Make sure you pick them up every chance you get. Because not every place has them. And you can, once you buy what they have in stock, because I tried. I was like, let me go back in. Let me see if it resets. But no, some places you can only buy 3. Some places you can only buy 5 or 4.
Wow.
So once you grab them, it's gone until, you go back into that area another time.
Yeah, I always love when I kill somebody.
They have them, right?
I'm like, oh my God, this is why I killed you.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay,
By the
so
way, the comeback that gets crazy, and if they do get you, you were talking, CMoney, about getting kind of like bombarded. They do come out and they're like
They
ready
hit
to
hard
play.
though.
They are feisty. So when then they do get you though, you're like, all right, bet, let's see, because like you just want to get back in there. It's not in any way discouraging. Like you're like
mhm.
you after around, you're gonna find out. I'm coming back in. But it just keeps you. It has this thing about it that you just don't want to stop.
So good.
Yeah.
Demo, what were you gonna say about?
Yeah,
It
I
was
was
so
gonna
good, Demo.
say, man, that when I was like trying to vow for the first time, like there's this feeling that we all get, and all gamers know when you're trying a game for the first time and you know, like this is hitting. As soon as the freaking like screen pops, you know that you're gonna fall in love with this game. And I just got that feeling with a vow. And look, it's not because it's fucking it's none of that. It's just because I like this type of game, man. You know, I like this. I like this type of game. So, I mean, I just wanted to say I'm super excited to continue to play the game. You know, I can't wait to see where the story goes and what it leads and all of that. So, yeah, there's that. I'm super, super, super excited for this game, bro.
So you said you love these type of games. I also heard you say you loved Avow, like you love it so far, and it's just you
Yeah,
just love it, right? It was so natural the way you said
yeah, it
that.
was very natural.
Um,
Mhm.
Yes. So I'm wondering, because you gravitate towards these games, you already knew that, you were going to enjoy it. Has it exceeded your expectations yet? Or it's like, all right, I knew that I was gonna click with this one, and or do you feel like, holy crap, this is way beyond what I was expecting from them?
Well, the funny thing is like this was exactly what I was expecting. The type of game that I wanted it to be. You know, for me, all my own selfish gaming reasons, right? Right, because you got to be selfish sometimes with your gaming. And yeah, I mean, so far, I don't feel like this game. Like some people are gonna look at this game and they're gonna be, yeah, cool. What? So what? You know what I'm saying? They're not really gonna take their time to analyze the nuances of the game, like the little details that count, like
Hmm.
encountering this NPC after a while and you did something and you know he reacting to you, like people reacting to your face and stuff. Like, oh, look at you. That like at the
Yes.
beginning, they a lot of people would be like you ugly motherfucker. Like I'm like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Like,
I was like, you need a mirror so you can see yourself. Like, who you
You
talking
just
to?
right.
call me
But
Yo.
ugly?
you know what I love? That Obsidian, they thought about all of everybody. They thought
Yes.
about the people who gonna get offended because they're playing a video game and people making fun of the character. We know there's Karens out there that'll feel some type of way because they're making fun of your character, right? So they
Yes.
even gave you the option to be like, if you don't want to be made fun of and you weak ass and monster heart, you know, you can remove this and you know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Right.
it feels like they giving you way more options than I expected, and also the polish of the game was like it's so freaking smooth, y'all. So freaking. It felt. I was saying on stream that it felt like the movement. It felt like I'm playing Halo. It felt like I'm playing Apex. It felt like an FPS. The guy's running, he's moving his arms, like he's actually running with a purpose. Like somebody's gonna kill me. I have to run. Not like you know how it is. So sometimes
Hmm.
some games they run like this, like they you know like they riding on a horse. So, anyways, super dope, man, super dope. I got nothing else to say. I think I'm having a great time, and I continue to enjoy the game, and you know see what else they got to offer. Right, I'm loving this room. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. They are literally doing something really, really dope. I do want to hear from Hargeet and see. I don't know if he played it, but just what he's feeling based off everything he's seen and heard. But before we do that, motherfucking Mash is in the building.
Let's go,
Our
baby.
boy, he went ahead and gifted 10 on for
Yes.
gamer memberships.
Mash,
My
thank you
dude,
so much, bro. Thank you.
y'all know what to do.
Baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest members, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Thank
And
you,
of
Mash.
course, our boy Mash. Thank you so much, man. Very, very kind of you, homie. So I see Jinzo 86. I see Luis Jimenez.
Ooh.
I see Beerhead 007. I see Vincent Dubose. I see Luis. I see Bucky 64, Moonlight Ace, and the fuck just happened? Gotham Guy, Dark Tribe, and Arthur 1.
Woo! Welcome,
Thank
you
you again.
guys.
Appreciate
And
y'all.
Mash. That's so
Mash,
dope of you,
again, fam,
bro.
appreciate
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Remember, you now are members, which means you can come to our member-only shows. They are on Saturdays. This Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, the On Point Morning Call.
Yes.
I will be there. You should be there. It's a call-in show. We have a good time. Get the homies all together. It's fun. Be there. Mash,
Bunty in the
appreciate you.
building.
Bunty was good.
Let's
fam.
go.
Think it's not a goddamn Diddy party. Okay.
Cage, rebrand.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, Gotham Guy in the building. He says, yay, he got a freaking
Gotham Guy is
membership.
fucking
Let's
pumped.
go.
All right. Well, see you at the show, bro.
Yes.
See you at the show.
Not a Diddy party.
Not a Diddy party. No, not a Diddy party. All right. Hargy. Avowed. What? I let us know if you started it yet. What are your expectations
Real quick.
What do you feel about everything?
Yes. Oddwords Lyrics says it's a Diddy party.
A Diddy party at PlayStation,
over a PlayStation, though.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, you ain't lying. But yeah, what do you think? While you do that, I'll look up the Metacritic to see where it's hitting.
Ooh,
it's at 81.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think Power Boss
like
that he had
lower.
a breakdown of it. I'm not.
That's lower than it should be. For sure.
First, for everybody in chat, get ready and click.
What's there?
Get ready and click.
Oh shit!
Oh, let's go!
Fucking Hargeet just dropped a
guys. Go ahead, Hargeet just dropped a code. Let's go for Avowed.
Copy paste, guys. Copy paste. Redeem away. All right. So I did start it, and my journey on this so far has been, how do I make it work the best, right? So I installed it on Xbox, played it. I did the 40 frame mode and then the 60 frame mode, and it felt kind of sluggish on the movement. And I'm like, okay, now I'm going to put it on PC just to see what it's like. And that's a journey because unfortunately I haven't turned my PC on for a while. So the first thing it does is update. After like 40 minutes, I finally got it up and running, and it felt the same. So now I'm gonna play
real
with
quick, Huggy. Hold on. Listen, I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is so exciting. Congratulations. Listen, you don't understand what happens every time we do a giveaway. This person is the closest to, but never the winner. Zach Riley, bro. Congratulations. Yay, Harky Shani. I got it. Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
So
now you get to play all weekend. You can play the game in early access.
Let's go. Thank you, Hargy.
But yeah, so I'm gonna play with like the sensitivity dial and try to make it like fluid. To me, it felt kind of sluggish just doing the panning around. And I'm like, why is this kind of sluggish? So I think it's just really sensitivity. I don't know. I'm going to play with that. But that I literally am at the beginning. Like you're at the beach where you're like, and like getting up. That's it. That's where I am at. And so that's I just started it. But I was just trying to play around with where do I want to play this? And then where is it the most performant, right? So as far as like the graphics, it doesn't look that different between them. Series X looks stunning. Like that beginning part looks stunning. So I'm like, I don't mind. I'll just play on the console. If I can get the sensitivity up, I'm just gonna play it on the console.
So Harky, just to add to you before you keep going, like the fact that you just brought that up, you guys know I'm also part of the 4090 gang, not the 5090 gang, not the 5090 gang.
Not yet.
Fucking that, that shit went. Wario posted it at some point that it went live at Best Buy. Motherfuckers. All right.
Again?
Yeah. But okay. Either way, the
did
point
it ever though? It's a mystery.
The point is that normally I'm gonna throw it on PC, and I want to play it on PC. I can tell you right now, this is the first game in Bro, I don't even remember that I did not play it anywhere other than on the Xbox Series X. It was perfect to me. I played it in quality mode because I am a 4090 dude, which means I want it to look as good as humanly possible. And
It's
it
no
does
different,
look
dude.
different.
It looks so good, even on performance mode, that
It definitely
you'll be
looks good.
fine. You will be
Yeah, but
fine.
I enjoyed it. I played
looks
70
That's the
so
thing.
good.
hours.
When
It was
this
so
game
good.
is so stunning that your curiosity of, oh my gosh, imagine how it would look on the PC. Like it doesn't spark any of that. Like you're just like in
Yeah,
awe as
it's
you're
really
walking
good.
through. Yes.
So, yeah. So far, that's all I've done. I'll get into it more. But yeah, I just haven't had a chance to really delve into it. So, I have not. I'm as lucky as you guys with the early codes.
Yo, Hargy, go and try when you gonna, because you are playing it on the controller, right? Right. So what happened is maybe your dead zone is crazy because it was bad. It was bad for me. So when I fixed my dead zone and I brought it down to a 3 or 2, then it was better than in a 5 because maybe it takes
That's
a little
probably what
while
it is.
for it to
It has this
register.
hesitation.
Yeah.
So you're probably
Yeah.
right. It is probably a dead zone stupidity.
And then
right?
it kicks in and it is too fast. So you can't control it. So yeah, that's what happened. The dead zone is messed up. Also, make sure your dead zone, your outer dead zone, is not too little because that could spark that right away turn. Just hopefully it helps.
Yeah.
I never know any of that shit. I
Hey, yeah,
put it on the
Apex
controller,
Legends,
grab it,
you have to.
just fucking go.
You have to do what you have to do.
There's some games that are like bad, right? Like some games where like you turn the knob and like you barely fucking turning. It's like, okay, fam, okay, let's get there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, let me turn up the sensitivity. But outside of that,
Yeah, I had to turn it up
too much.
like all the
For
way
me, it was
up.
perfect. It felt great right off the rip for me. I didn't have any
No.
controller issue with this. Again, but I was playing on 30 FPS mode. Where were
Yeah.
you guys playing it? Were you guys playing on 60?
Yeah, I was playing it on
See?
30 FPS first, and then I did 60. But what I'm trying to say is like maybe you are a slow sensitivity guy, and maybe
Listen,
that's it.
I play Call of Duty.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, but
And I don't lower my sensitivity.
I know
okay?
you don't, but
God damn
I'm
it.
used to fast sensitivity. I'm always messing with
I mean,
my
I
settings.
don't walk fast in these games. Actually, I was joking about it, but when I play games like this that are beautiful, I play it like I work for the studio and I'm capturing footage for their trailer. Like everything I do is in slow motion. I'm panning. I walk. Even if you look at the preview for South of Midnight, a lot of the times I'm walking. I don't run.
You don't rush through because you miss a lot. Yes.
See it all.
Yeah.
I want to experience it. I'm not looking to rush through these things. So Avowed, I did.
No.
So I mean, literally for 70 hours, that's the way I played the game. Outside of the very end where I was running because these dudes got wild. They were aggressive. But most of the time I'm constantly looking for that beauty shot. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to live in the beauty shots nonstop. It's so dope. So maybe that's why I don't get affected by the dead zone issue. You know what I'm saying?
It's not an issue, just like personal preference.
Facts.
It works for you, but maybe for Hargy is a little slow. Because Hargy he's a brainiac. This guy.
He's
he's
hardcore.
Fast. He's fast.
If you have the elite, right, you have the option to sort of tell it how fast you want it to accelerate through the curve when you're using the sticks. That's what it's about, right? So you can have it be slower as it's right in the center, and then it can accelerate and get faster on the outside, or you can say, no, I want to have it be faster and closer. It's up to you, right? That's all. Right? Or you could just say, I want linear, right? It's just 1-to-1
linear
as
is
I'm moving the sticks.
Yep.
So it's up to you, right? But in some games, it's more useful to have it be slower when you're closer and faster when you're further away, right? More like, hey, I'm really gonna push over, and I really want to go fast that way, like right. Versus like I want to go slower when I'm really really close, right? It's just preference based on the game.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better for certain games to have it be different. But that's the beauty of the Elite, right? You get to play around with all that stuff and say, I like it
Yeah.
for this game, I like it this way. For that game, I like it that way, and you can just flip around whichever way you like, right? It's a great controller. That's the beauty of it.
It is a great controller. I mean, that's just the reality of what it is.
Shout out to Farrell in the building. What is good? Listen, Farrell says, hold on right here. CMoney sensitivity only when it involves olives and mustard. There we go. There we go. I can't wait to hear if you got into AVOWED.
Goddamn.
And what happened? What happened? And what you think about it. Oh my God. Damn.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh, look who's back.
Mostardo.
Mostardo.
Nightmare fuel. Mick Kumar co-signs what I was saying. He ain't lying. CMoney did that during his Eternal Strands stream. Facts. It's just what I like to do. I like to soak in the beauty. Like they put all that energy into making it pretty for you. You got to live in that mode. You got to live in that pretty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't just rush that pretty. You don't ever know. You don't know when you're gonna get pretty again. So you got to live in that pretty. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
crazy.
So Hargeet,
Weenie Kill says he wants everyone to know that he's never going back from the Elite.
Yeah, I want a new Elite, man.
Yeah,
let's do it.
I think it's going to be part of next
one.
gen. I think it's going to be next gen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
Yeah, my current Xbox Elite is I have two, right? One for the PC, one for the Xbox. The Xbox one is starting to show its age. It's like a couple of times I get the left bumper the right bumper not working right, and so I just ordered a new one on Design Labs. Man, they take forever to show up.
Wow,
but
that's dope. I can't. Okay,
cool one.
I can't. Yes, I can't wait to see what you put together. You gotta send those pictures.
Yeah, show us here, man. All right. So the meta has dropped. Okay, so on Xbox, it's an 80. On PC, it's a 79. And I don't know, man. I really don't understand where some of these lower scores are coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like at a certain point, like how long before you just realize that maybe the game wasn't for you, and that doesn't mean it deserves a low score.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those are two different things, right? If it's not,
if you don't like racing games, and then you go play a racing game and say, damn, this racing game didn't make me change my mind. I still hate racing games. 6 or a 7 or a 5.
Yeah, like it shouldn't be based on like
about?
if you don't dig something, it shouldn't be based on your opinion necessarily, right? Because it should be, you should step out of that and kind of be able to see what they've delivered rather than your feelings against it. This is and I don't know the breakdown exactly who gave it what, but
we have it here.
Let's
go.
Look at it
We're
going
I'm about to slap IGN in the motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, again.
Because this is the problem with these people, and they annoy the shit out of me. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Okay. IGN gave this game a 7.
Jeez.
Nice.
Okay? Now, why did they give it a 7? Read that shit right there. Says
see it.
With awesome world building and stellar character writing, AVOWED reminds me why I fell in love with Obsidian's RPGs in the first place. However, the bigger picture is that it plays it quite safe with a by-the-numbers fantasy adventure that's more familiar than evolutionary.
There's more. There's more.
They gave Concord the same score.
The same score.
Oh
why
my
are we
gosh!
paying out?
Yeah.
what are we paying attention to what IGN have to say? We don't gotta do that. We are playing the game.
It's not us. It's these
Literally.
ass bitches at Metacritic that give them so much weight. But look, I didn't realize there was more. It says,
Yeah.
and there's Bear. Don't do a fucking pun.
Oh
about
my
the game
gosh.
if you're gonna be a bitch about it. Barely any enemy variety to keep its sword and
That's
sorcery
wild.
battles interesting for long. You're so full of shit, bro.
That's
This dude
so
did not beat this game.
ridiculous.
He did not. He did not.
That's so ridiculous.
Even if it doesn't swing for the fences or leave a memorable, oh shit, there's more mark on the genre, though, it's still perfectly competent with all the tried and true stuff I expect, including chaotic combat, leveling systems, and a loop progression that lets you build the kind of character you want to play, and meaningful decisions that can have a massive impact on the world. Plus, the whole thing is surprisingly technically stable compared to its reliably unreliable peers. I enjoyed my time parkouring my way through Aurora, and think you will too. Just don't expect AVOWED to show you anything you haven't seen before. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel like that's a little shit.
Mhm.
That's a lot of shit. For what I can play,
It
and
feels
also,
like that should be an 80. It just feels like
Yeah.
that should be an 80.
well, at least it's
Yeah, just
75.
based on what was said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Because if
but
it was
even
going to be
then,
like substantially better, then it would be an 8.5 to 9, right? But a 7, I mean, I don't know. Like maybe they're trying to recategorize things to be lower. I don't understand. But
only
is
with
better than
Xbox
what
games.
Only with Xbox games.
GameSpot, right? They had it even lower.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, we'll get to that.
GameSpot gave it 60 or something. I'm gonna say right here,
wow.
dude. Like, I don't know what the hell they're talking about here, though. I don't know. Like, show me something. What the hell do you expect to see? You know, something new. Like, it doesn't have to be revolutionary to be good. It doesn't have to do anything like out of the ordinary. All it has to be is good, well made, a clean game that I haven't encountered a bug. I have played and it's clean, is well optimized, is all of this, all of that. Great characters, great story, great world. Like, I don't really know where you get the like. What is the bad stuff? Like, you didn't.
Yeah, it reminds you of why you fell in love with Obsidian's RPGs in the first place. So if this is something that you are in love with, right, and you are going to experience this game, I feel like right off the get-go, a 7. I'm not. It just, with everything else that is in there, all is said, all that seemed to be an issue, if I'm recalling correctly. I'm having the words are so small. But the expecting to see something new.
Like this,
in the variety of enemies, which, oh my gosh, I would I would argue that there's so many. They're so creative. It's just it's so well done. I just
even at the beginning, I encountered a few different enemies. So, who in the hell reviewed this? The same dude who did Starfield? Because we know
not the guy who did Starfield. The guy who did
Concord. This is Travis.
Is the same exact person that? Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that's what Concord. Fuzzy Tomato.
This is Thai guy Travis.
Come on, bro. Like, what are we doing, Doug? What are we doing?
And he's generally pretty good. Travis is generally pretty good, but I think it's a little too critical in my opinion. I don't. This reads like an 80. Yeah, it does not read like a 7.
It does.
So I don't understand.
I think,
and even the things that are an issue are questionable for sure.
They're nitpicky. Well, they are nitpicky.
Yeah, I mean, he's not even saying there's an issue like enemy variety. What are you talking about? There's plenty of enemy variety.
Exactly.
There's tons of
that's what I feel like. I feel like if you didn't.
Like if you didn't experience it all, you know what I'm saying? Like if you maybe mainstream this bitch, like where you just
and not even that because you see them throughout, just the regions.
Maybe he was taking advantage of the no stamina, and he was just running.
Yeah,
maybe
that's what I think he did. Look at the very beginning, town, right in the first town, you encounter right there. You encounter the lizards. Right, The lizards are there. Like as soon as you step out on the wild, you also encounter like these bugs, right? That are living eggs, like around the coast, and you encounter them. And then they also like have like different versions of these bugs that, in fact, it'll tell you right away like you need better equipment to fight these enemies because they're too strong. And then if you move a little bit towards the coast, like following the coastline a little bit and venture out a little bit, you encounter like these heavy armed soldiers that are like badass and they don't whoop your ass right away. So I stay away because they had like 4 little skulls. Like one skull, it means that you are in trouble. Imagine 4. I'm like, I'm good. I'm too weak. I need to like equip myself better for these challenges. So that was right away. I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I saw them. I went in there and I was like, I'll be back. And I came freaking back and just took them out. It was glorious. But yeah, it's just there's a lot that way beyond the beginning.
It just shows that
game.
These people are just playing the games to finish them on time, bro.
Yeah, like almost like they're jaded, like they're just going through the motions of like, all right, here's
not
another
excited.
One.
You don't want to
do something brand new. Like, what are you talking about? Like, first of all, I named a few things that most games don't do.
Yep.
Right, with the way you can send your stash over the the inventory, the no stamina situation, right? The parkour being so clean and fun. Like, what are you talking about? And understanding how much they reward you for doing that. Like they don't. It's not just, hey, go have fun parkouring. It's like, yo, you see that thing up there? Try to get up there. Go ahead, and then you do, and then there's a chest or some shit up there. Like they reward you like crazy.
And even areas where it may seem like I don't think there's anything over there, or like around a corner that you may think that maybe there's nothing there. They may just be that one extra little step down. It may seem like it's just like off cliff and you get close from one side and you're like, oh shoot, look at that. Like there's so much like that you can miss. And it's so exciting when you find them.
Yo, hold on.
Let's go.
My boy, Amit Kumar. God damn it.
That's the homie. What's up?
God damn it with the bars. Did Astrobot reinvent platforming?
Yep. I mean, apparently they did.
Why don't we fucking go ask Travis whether he believes Astrobot reinvents platforming? And why that game has a 94 fucking Metacritic, because it copied fucking Mario note for note, like that goddamn water boy when the other coach stole the other coach's fucking book. Okay,
it's an excuse and it's bullcrap, right? Because on the other hand, they would be like, well, this is not what I was expecting. This is not why I fell in love with these games. They changed too much and it's no longer what they used to be. Like,
but now it's a return to form, but it's a 7. So you loved it, and it was what, a 7 back then too? Like, come on, man. This is how you get called a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I didn't call you a bitch.
Yeah,
I'm saying
this is how
you get. This is
how it happens. That's what leads to those situations. But yeah. I agree with Harky. It doesn't read like a 7. It reads more like an 8. And it sounds, again, having played so much of it, like it's over 70 hours, you guys. Like there's so much in there. It never gets repetitive or tiring. It's like, I don't see it. The variety, the intricacy, it's all there. So I disagree.
Yeah, we have to disagree, man, because this is bullshit. And we can all see it, dude. We can all see it, like, and then we can see it in the other reviews, right? The positive ones, right? You can also go like, and highlight some of them, and everybody's like, oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, this is dope. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it just makes sense what they're saying. But to go down and give this game a 60, I don't know. Like, come on, just by like the beginning of this game and the quality and everything, the voice acting, the music, atmosphere, right? The world, the how much you can interact with their world and how, like, I don't know, gameplay is solid, movement is solid, it's not clunky, plays good, well optimized. What in the hell do they want, dude? What in the hell do they want? That's what I keep on saying. Like, we don't need to be listening to these assholes. We can just literally do this ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Go play the
Yes.
game. It's right on Game Pass.
100%.
That's it.
And the creativity level, the
Yeah.
artistry is just
Beautiful.
a whole other level. You kind of go, even like when you go into the different regions, like you are so wowed, and then you go into a different area and you're like, oh crap, like this could be a game of its own. It's just that well done. Nothing kind of got left behind. Everything just it's just like, oh wow, okay, so it just continues. Some of the things
Agreed.
are the architecture has just like this vintage style, but with like futuristic touches in splashes throughout, that you're like, damn, like whoever was working on, like, the mindset is wild. Hargi, are you showing us your new Elite controller? Let's
Nice.
go.
Yeah,
Fire.
that's the
Let's
controller.
go. That's dope.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Lucky you.
Yes, that's awesome. It's stunning. I love that crystallized look.
Damn. You made
Yeah.
this one in the lab?
Yeah, the design lab. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm in the market for a new controller, but I think I'm not gonna do Elite this time. I'm gonna keep going with Razer. And I'm gonna do the Razer. What is it? Viltree Ultimate, whatever Pro. That is super cool. I tried it at the Micro Center, and I thought it was amazing. And my whole setup is Razer, so I was like, I got perfect excuse.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's only
Yes.
$100 too, and it has the 4 buttons in the back as well, and like similar features, not on the same level as the Elite, of course, but it's pretty nice. So I'm gonna go with that for now.
Sweet.
Hopefully, let's see.
And listen, the Elite 3 is probably, we're hoping it's around the corner. We thought, remember when late last year we thought, oh, they're gonna announce it, they're gonna drop it at the end of the year, and that didn't pan out. So I feel like it's been so freaking long. It's like
The Elite 2 is
But-
an Xbox One controller. It's not even an Xbox Series controller. It's been a
But
long time.
I also feel like if they're gonna call it Elite 3 just for the sake of it, and they're not going to like do something that makes us feel like, oh damn, yes, this is it. Like,
I
don't
think
do
it's
it
next
yet.
gen.
You know,
I think they're gonna
I
do it
feel
next
like,
gen.
yeah, I feel like they need to really show
controller
up,
is gonna
especially
have
after
next-gen
it being
features.
so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it would be like it would be so stupid if they were to release a new one without having the next gen features built in. That's why that rumor that they were going to start selling the remote earlier also was stupid. It's like, well, like why would they sell it before the features for the next gen console are in there? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
So
Pragmatic Verge, I see you guys. What is Fuzzy Tomato? Cheese is nasty. What's up? How are you today? Thank you for rocking out. Today.
I feel that. Cheese
yes.
Nasty. That'll happen. That'll happen for sure. This is not getting a lot of credit. I want to bring up Fuzzy Tomato.
Yes.
It says, I'm surprised they were able to get the 60 frame mode in there. It's pretty damn demanding on my PC. Haven't tried it on Xbox yet. So if you guys recall, there was a whole big stink about Avowed because I think it was on COG on Iron Lords that they did an interview with them, and maybe it was with the one, maybe it was COG and Maddie. I don't remember. But they had the interview and it was
I think
Iron Lords. It was 30 FPS. Like that the game was going to be 30. It wasn't going to be 60. And look at them.
No, they said that they were currently targeting 30, but that isn't the end of it. They just don't have anything more to say right now.
But that's what I'm
was
saying. Like, it
kind
But
of
was
yeah,
the
nuts,
once
story
right?
out
once
of
people
that.
hear
The story
that,
out of the thing
know,
was like,
Yeah.
it's
the
30.
narrative out
Yeah,
there
yeah.
is they're just trying to make it to 30, or they're
So they
not
had
going to
the
hit
extra
60.
Yeah, they're
time.
currently
And
trying to get it good at
yes,
30, right? And yeah.
Yep. So they took their extra time and they actually put it to good use.
yes, look at that. Because again, this
Look.
game was supposed to release last year. Can you imagine if they had thrown that in there too?
Crazy.
That would have been insane.
Yeah, I think this
But
is
it
the
doesn't. They
luxury
don't
they
get enough
have now,
credit
right?
when they do come through.
Yeah, I mean this
Facts.
is the luxury they have now is that they can delay things. It doesn't matter. Hey, you need more time to
Yes.
make
Yeah.
it 60? Fine. We have plenty of games. It doesn't matter. Go ahead, take your time. Right? This
And-
is kind of
and
the
you
good part of it.
know- And
So
you know, Avowed was actually only delayed because of the Stalker
The Stalker 2
situation.
situation,
Yeah.
Because of the fact that Outer World 2 is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, ideally they would have had Obsidian drop a game last year
And then
and Obsidian
It's
drop a game
crazy.
this year.
How many games have they
I
put out this
know.
year? They're so good.
They really are, though. Like, it's a
Put some
whole different
respect on the
situation.
freaking 7. That's why. That's why.
Facts.
Yep,
Facts,
Xbox
this is true.
Insomniac for sure.
Facts. But like different games. And like
yeah,
high
actual
quality.
different games. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big difference, right?
Ooh,
They're
Amit
versa-
Kumar has some info for everyone. Stalker 2 just got a 1.2 update today too.
Nice. I gotta get
So
back to that.
anyone who wants to check that out.
That
Hell
was
yeah.
a really, really good game.
I was
So
gonna
I-
say that the Obsidian's versatility is crazy because think about it. They did Pillars of Eternity, right? And they did Outer
Mhm.
Worlds, and from that they made what, like Grounded and Pentiment, which is like 2 totally different games. And now to Avowed, like out of all things, and now Outer World 2, of course, is gonna be a sequel. But y'all got to put some respect on Obsidian's name, and they also were able to
Agreed.
deliver a great game, which is Avowed, right? Even though whoever in the hell is talking down on this game is crazy as hell. I'm gonna tell you this: it's clinically insane to talk down on this game. This game is dope. And look, as soon as I
Yes.
started playing it, I thought right away, Skyrim. What Skyrim is gonna look like, and
Oh,
what's
the
it
next
gonna
Elder
play like?
Scrolls.
Yeah. And bro, I'm gonna tell you, like, this is crazy, and this is only the beginning of the end for you ponies out there and grifters from media and all of that, because like the quality is showing and you can't deny it. Look, Avowed is number 1 on Steam. Doesn't matter how much shit
Is it?
you throw on Avowed's name,
Good shit.
they out there doing it for real. You know what I'm saying? And people are really liking the game. People, not you, bastards, that all you do is talk down. When in reality, you don't even know how to play games because we see your gameplay. We see you struggle with freaking Cuphead, not being even able to beat the freaking tutorial level. We seen you hiding in Doom, playing Doom. I don't know, you guys seen that? Doom?
Yo, I did see that. That was embarrassing, dog.
Yeah,
Like, come
boy,
on, man.
have you seen the actual journalist that covered Doom Eternal, and it was playing Doom and he was talking down on Doom, and they like, bro, but like you're playing it wrong. Like this is Doom, not Counter-Strike. So I mean, get on our level and grab a controller and play games like we doing here before you open your dirty toothless mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the truth, man. Like this is upsetting. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not because it's an Xbox games. They've been doing this shit for a long time to different games, even PlayStation games. Like they did it to Days Gone, which was absolutely amazing. It had bugs and everything, but as a game, it was actually one of the best games they had that generation. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. So it's not only because it's Xbox, it's because these people are out of touch with gaming. And that's a reality. They don't really know. They thought Concord was gonna hit. They thought Concord was gonna be it.
I don't think they didn't think it, Demo. They
course they
believed it
didn't.
with every fiber of their being.
Yeah.
They expected that shit to be their next Star, like their Star Wars. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know how that dude still has a job. I know he got
Right?
demoted, but I don't know how he
Yeah.
has a job.
He doesn't
That's
know
wild.
either, CMoney. He doesn't
Yeah, I
know
know
either.
for sure. For sure.
I'm pretty sure he's as like, as impressed as you are. It's like, I'm still
That's
got a
wild.
job. I still got a check coming. Damn. I still got like gas in my car. Shit.
Bunch of people got let
Facts.
go. I'm still here. Count your
Facts,
blessings,
facts.
right?
You know, back in the day when you fucked up and you didn't get detention, you're like, what? What just happened? I was like, what? Yeah.
Just beat the
That's how it
system. Let me
is.
get my boy. Will.
Calladito, calladito.
Let me get the homie Will, the insider, bro, boy Lewis. My dude, thank you, Will, for being here, man. Thank you
Yo,
for that $5 super chat, man. Appreciate you.
thank you.
Says the review says safe and by the numbers and barely any enemy variety. That sounds like pretty much every 9 out of 10 PlayStation first party game they score.
Oh,
Facts.
Damn.
Big facts, Will.
Shout
Big
to
facts.
Satan.
That's the hypocrisy of it, right? Like it's the bullshit that they want to go ahead and say I'm too good for this repetitive stuff. But hold on, that's that new God of War. Oh shit, that's the money. Like what?
Returnal Part 2? Amazing.
man.
That's gonna be that shit.
Come on, man. Get out of here, yo. Get out of here. This is the problem with these people, man. It's the problem with these people. And why? Look, I saw Pragmatic talk about the review scores. They don't matter. They don't.
Really
agreed.
But the slander,
yeah,
is
it's
wild.
there. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We need to go ahead and slap up these dumbass ponies.